Welcome into the last road game of the season for the Big Rapids Cardinals up in Cheboygan for Game 2 of 2 this weekend in the Cheboygan Showcase, and they play the hometown team, the Cheboygan Chiefs. I'm Josh Baker, and bringing you Big Rapids Cardinal hockey as the Cardinals 7-15-1 after the 3-0 loss yesterday to the Jeffers Jets face off against the 12-10-0 Cheboygan Chiefs. The Chiefs coming off of a 7-5 loss yesterday against the FNV Griffins. So the four teams up here today, we've seen all of them after this game. The Cardinals lost to the Griffins 6-1, what felt like ages ago in the season. And then lost to the Jets yesterday 3-0. We'll play the Chiefs today. The Chiefs lost 7-5 against the Griffins. And before our game today, the Griffins just stampeded through the Jeffers Jets with a 9-2 finish. Big Rapids, the home team today, in their whites will face the away Cheboygan team in the blacks. An interesting turn of events where Cheboygan hosting the tournament will be the away team, but it's a showcase, so they want every team to have one home game and one away game. Big Rapids will still go right to left to start the game like they did yesterday, but the only thing that really changes is they just have last change. They're still on the bench to our right. It'll be the same lineup as yesterday's match. Everyone here except for Luke Welch, who is still sick, did not make the trip up. The Cardinals trying to split this weekend and go 1-1 before heading back home for the last game of the regular season. Next Saturday, a week from today, we'll already be in action in exactly a week as a 1:30 game against Granville for Senior Day and also the Stanley Cup in town. There'll be a 2 to 3 hour viewing time before the game. I believe it's 10:30 to 1. And then at 1:30, the senior celebration presentation. And then the game against Granville to wrap up the regular season before playoffs. Big Rapids will host for the first two playoff games up to the district semifinal or the quarterfinal, I believe. So if Big Rapids can win their first one, they'll have a second home game before going on the road if they continue on through the playoffs. Suggested starting lines from Blashill are having on the left side, or having Tyler Bigford the center, with Brett Martin on the left wing and Logan Leiter on the right wing, with Balahowski and Bome on the blue line, and obviously Evan Bowen in net. And might see an interesting face-off move. I was talking with Coach last night with Tim Blashill and TJ Klein, and told him about something that my team used to do when I was in high school, and Blashill liked the idea, so we'll see if it goes on, and I'll talk more about it if it does happen. Just a couple minutes left in warm-ups. I believe they'll do another Zamboni cut before starting lineups to National Anthem, so we'll have a break later on in our pregame show before puck drop. But a 5 o'clock game yesterday, a 2 o'clock game today that's been pushed back a little bit because of the FNV in the Jeffers game. Went up about till 2:05, 2:10. So a little bit behind schedule for this one, but should be underway in a matter of minutes before the team heads back down home to Big Rapids and has a week off until the last game of the regular season. And looking to the last two games of the regular season, Big Rapids, if they split it 1-1, they either win today or win next Saturday, they'll split down to exactly a third of their point percentage. They'll be 8-16-1. Just a little bit over a third, technically, with that tie, that 50% point there. But sitting at 7-15-1 after the loss last night, where they had a lot of shots, but just couldn't get one by the goaltender of the Jets, and had a 3-0 shutout against them. Had a goal taken away early on in the third. Had a penalty for too many men that was incorrectly called that led to a 5-on-3 power play and a goal for the Jets. So some what-ifs, and others were spoken about at dinner and after the game last night. But the coaching staff and the players moving on and looking forward to today. The only thing you really can do in athletics in general is just to learn from what happened, understand what you can control, and progress to the next day and try to play the best game you can. Seconds remaining on the warm-up clock here before we start. So again, the Cheboygan Chiefs and the Big Rapids Cardinals for the final game of the Cheboygan Showcase. Handful of seconds left before a buzzer, and we'll await to see if they head off the ice or not. They'll pick up the pucks first, and most likely will, because there was no Zamboni after the previous game. So they'll probably cut post-warm-up. And some players heading off for Big Rapids, so that's what's expected. So we'll head to a break before we have starting lineups and national anthem. You're watching Big Rapids Cardinal hockey here on YouTube.
In need of a trusted, professional, and experienced insurance agent? The things you've worked hard for deserve more than 15 minutes when it comes to insuring them. Let the team at Bleecker Insurance Services take the time necessary to best protect those investments at the lowest cost available to you. For over 50 years, Bleecker Insurance has represented the most respected companies in the business, and by continuing to add companies like Fremont Insurance, they promise to deliver the results you deserve at a cost you can afford. Visit BleeckerInsurance.com for a free quote today.
Scores! Bertuzzi! Holy mackerel. Follow all season long, every game, every minute on News Radio 1460, 107.7 WBRN.
Ultra Care of Big Rapids Spectrum Health, just a few local employers actively hiring CNAs. Osceola Tech Affordable Education for Adults provides industry-recognized credentials to get you hired as soon as possible by local businesses in demand. Become a CNA, an EMT, a medical first responder. Learn from experienced teachers for a very affordable price, with financing opportunities for almost everyone in their circumstances. Osceola Tech helps successfully change careers. Osceola Tech helps successfully enhance careers. Visit MeseolaTech.org for more information. That's MECEOLA Tech.org.
Bing, bang, boom. Before you know it, Michigan winter hits hard. But the cold, snow, and ice don't hit you the hardest. They hit your car the hardest. So get to Paris Auto Sales and Service of Big Rapids. Let Adam and his crew of Napa certified technicians get your car tuned up and ready to handle the coming weather. Heat, windows, tires, brakes, wipers, oil, transmissions. They do it all. Paris Auto Sales and Service means the best service quality. Napa service means the best parts. Trust Paris Auto Sales and Service of Big Rapids. Northland Drive, just north of the airport. Make Thursday night pizza night and get your pizza half off at Big Rapids Bowling Center from 4 to 10 p.m. Or choose from their full menu and carry out or dine in. Big Rapids Bowling Center would love to host your next special event or birthday party. BRBC is open Sunday, noon to 9 p.m., Monday, 2 p.m. to 12 a.m., and Tuesday through Saturday, 11 to 12 a.m. They're located on 3rd Avenue on the east side of Big Rapids. For the coldest beer in town, choose Big Rapids Bowling Center. Like and follow them on Facebook. Call 231-598-9344.
Not everyone learns best in a traditional classroom or has the time, resources, or family lifestyle to attend a school. Big Rapids Virtual School offers flexible hybrid learning options for all students from kindergarten through graduation. For 8 years, BRVS has offered an alternative path to high school graduation. COVID challenged us to expand our learning options for all students. Learning can happen at any time, any place, any way, and at any pace. Our program is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, with hybrid supports available however you need them, in person and online for all students grades K-12. Whether you have attended traditional school or are a homeschool family looking to take advantage of the many proven BRVS resources, find us on our webpage for more information and ask how BRVS might support your learning. Go online to brps.org/K12virtual.
There are things you plan for and they never happen. And there are things you never planned for, but they happen anyway. That can be the worst kind of thing to happen. Like a windshield with a crack or a windshield with an itty-bitty chip that will definitely become a big crack as Michigan winter rages on. Who has time for that? A1 Auto Glass. They're reliable, they're local, and they're locally owned. They come to you, and you can get up to $100 rebate on your deductible and a lifetime warranty on installation. A crack? A chip? Call 832-0092, 832-0092.
MOTA, Mecosta Osceola Transit Authority. They're here. They're everywhere. Available with a phone call to take you here to there, including connections to Isabella and Wexford County, Yates and Clare, shopping trips, meetings, appointments, visits, Monday through Saturday. A MOTA Green and Gold bus can take you where you need to go for as little as $2 with discounts for seniors, veterans, and kids. Call 796-4896 for availability and to confirm your rate. Just call 231-796-MOTA, 796-MOTA.
Oh, my back!
Your back is acting up again. The muscles are sore and stiff. You can hardly bend. Try Paris Auto Sales and Service to replace your shocks and struts. When you've worn out shocks and struts, the smallest potholes can jar your spine. The smallest bumps can bend your head, flying back into the roof of the car. Don't get CTE and have back pain. Visit the Napa certified techs at Paris Auto Sales and Service of Big Rapids. They'll get you cruising along pain-free in no time. Paris Auto Sales and Service, just north of Big Rapids, your Napa service center.
For over 70 years, MEMIC has been protecting educational employees and their families with the most affordable insurance. They provide educators exclusive auto, home, and umbrella coverage. Helping you understand insurance is what they do best. MEMIC has set the standard for above and beyond service, and they look to build a relationship of trust between you and them. Your local agent, Eric Dahm, has been working with MEMIC for 20 years. Call them today at 231-592-4660, 231-592-4660.
Stuck between identities, Douglas Quaid must solve the one mystery that has come to define him.
Who am I? And why is my truck's brake sound louder than a Westinghouse M27 phase plasma pulse rifle?
Fortunately, his answers would come from a familiar ally.
Of course, Johnson's Automotive. Committed and honest quality work. They fix foreign cars too.
But the race was on.
You think you can beat me? I am the law.
Johnson's Automotive, now showing off Northam Drive, just north of Big Rapids, and always online at johnsonsautopr.com.
AlterCare Big Rapids is hiring certified nurses assistants. Competitive pay, benefits including 401k match, dental, vision, PTO, and much more. Visit AlterCareOnline.com and click the Careers tab in the top right to apply. Join the AlterCare family today.
When quality counts, you can count on us.
It's not that the guys up front at Quality Car and Truck Repair don't like talking with you, but if it's easier or faster for you to make an appointment online for maintenance or repairs, just visit QualityCarAndTruckRepair.com. Quality Car and Truck Repair, 220th Avenue off Perry, just west of 131 Big Rapids.
Listen to Detroit Lions football all season long on News Radio 1460 and 107.7 FM WBRN.
Hamtech, Heidecker, Craft Tube, these are just a few of the local businesses actively hiring welders. Osceola Tech, affordable education for adults, provides industry-recognized credentials to get you hired as soon as possible by local businesses in demand. Learn stick, MIG and TIG, and advanced welding from experienced teachers for a very affordable price with financing opportunities for almost everyone in their circumstances. Osceola Tech helps successfully change careers. Osceola Tech helps successfully enhance careers. Visit MosceolaTech.org for more information. That's MECEOLATech.org.
Do you suffer from arthritis, bursitis, tendinitis, or carpal tunnel? Maybe a sports injury has you sidelined. Trust the orthopedic surgeons at West Michigan Surgery Center to get you back in the game. West Michigan Surgery Center offers many of the same advanced orthopedic treatments performed in hospitals at a fraction of the cost, without the wait. West Michigan Surgery Center in Big Rapids, named among the best ambulatory surgery centers in the country by Newsweek magazine. Visit westmichigansurgerycenter.com today.
Welcome back to Big Rapids Cardinal hockey here on YouTube as the Zamboni finally off the ice. One of the slowest Zambonis we've seen this season. Usually the commercial breaks take up the same amount of time as the Zamboni cut, but we come back and he's still on the ice. However, because of how slow he takes and also how cold it is, I talked about this yesterday, it's already dry out there on the ice, besides maybe a couple strips that were the last places touched, so shouldn't really have to deal with water on the ice. And now Big Rapids out. So we wait for Cheboygan, and then starting lineups in National Anthem. Talking with the coaches before the game, lines were looking like Tyler Bigford, Brett Martin, and Logan Leiter on the first line to start it out. Then with Grant Kidder, Brendan Pippin, and Maverick Strokirch on the second line. And then Blanchard with Somsel and Flax on the third, and Preston Young cycling in and out. And then they had Balahowski, Bome, first line D, McDonald and Jones on the second, and Dom and Leiter on the third. Zach Jones, after yesterday, took a pretty heavy hit and was shooken up and wasn't feeling his best, so he's on the bench today. So two players out of the lineup, and Zach Jones, who's day-to-day, and Luke Welch, who's recovering from being sick. So now we get ready for starting lineups and National Anthem. We'll send it down to the public address announcer.
Good afternoon, hockey fans, and welcome to the final game of the Chiefs hockey tournament here on this sunny but very cold February weekend in Rivertown. You know it's cold outside, and you have to go to the hockey rink tomorrow. Well, today things will be a little different to you. Your Chiefs are the visitors today, facing off against the Big Rapids Cardinals. So let's begin today by introducing
So no national anthem. I think they just do one per day. So there was one earlier in the FNV and Jets game. Yesterday we were the first game as the Cardinals played the Jets, so I'm guessing there was no national anthem for Cheboygan and FNV afterwards. So we're straight into the face-off. Let's see what happens here with Bigford on the draw. And he gets knocked down and the puck not won back like maybe the plan was, but jumping through was Balahowski and Bome, as I'll talk more about the face-off draw. Maybe they'll try to implement it again in a week. So Cheboygan dumping the puck in, but Big Rapids sending him up the blue line. Now with it is Bigger. He takes a shot, and it's saved by Bowen. McDonald pins the Chiefs down behind the net. Balahowski trying to get the puck out, gets hit, and now across the red line is Martin skating and getting through, but losing the puck in the attacking zone. Now back the other way. Kidder intercepts it, doesn't control. Now Pippin intercepts that pass into the zone, looking for a shot, goes for a move, gets poked off his stick. Back out front, Kidder chips it just to the left of the net and cleared all the way down. And just to the wide left of the net of Bowen for icing. So the starting lineup was Somsel, Bigford, and Martin, with Balahowski and Bome on the blue and Bowen in net. And for the Chiefs, Luke Carson Bigger, Warren Farver on the front line, and then Brody Carter and Alex Clymer defensive side, with senior goaltender Scott Pavoski in net, the starting goaltender for the Chiefs most of the season, as a backhand shot gets poked away by the stick of Pavoski. A 9-9-0 record, a 305 goals against, an 897 save percentage for the senior netminder. 6-13-1 for Bowen, 294 goals against, and an 881 save percentage. At the line, Dom's shot gets bounced off the ice and goes wide right. Somsel in there with Strokirch, as Pippin changes and Flax joins the ice. Brogan, Jones, and McDonald on the blue line. Down low, Strokirch runs over a man. Pinching in was McDonald, but the puck gets by. Jones at his own blue line off the far boards. Chiefs intercept and flip it down in. Jones tries to skate it out, gets hit, loses it. Flax plays it over to Somsel, who dumps it in. And another change quickly for the Cardinals. Just over 2 minutes gone in this first period, one shot apiece. It's the early action so far. Off of McDonald's skate, but out on a second attempt by the Chiefs. Bome retrieves back by his goal line. Looking for a stretch pass, goes off the glass, kicks out to the center of the neutral zone and not to the winger, Somsel, who was up for that stretch pass. Blanchard gets the stick slashed right out of his hands, way up into the air, no call. Near side, Chiefs try to chip it out, but Leiter pinches and throws it down deep before he goes on the forecheck. Off the far boards and off a skate, the center for the Chiefs get it out. Near side pass for Lane. Cuts wide, and Jones plays him into the boards. Balahowski behind the net, fans on it, gets a second attempt through the legs, and now cutting up the ice. Near side pass, Bigford, off his backhand and into the corner. Body contact before the puck and couldn't get there. Now pinned in the near corner, Bigford trying to dig it out. 2 white jerseys on 3 black ones. Now out to the blue line, and a shot from Balahowski into the pad and paddle of Pavoski and saved for a whistle. Players to watch out for Cheboygan. Number 22, their senior defenseman Alex Clymer, who leads them in goals, assists, tied for assists, and points. 15 for 30. Tied in assists with Luke Karsten, one of their top forwards, who has 10 goals, 15 assists, and 25 points. Into the attacking zone is Karsten. Backhand, and his pass is poked by Bowen behind the net. Leiter loses the puck after a poke check, and in the near corner now Balahoski going to get there. Chiefs win the race to the puck. Karsten digging down low. Has Carson Bigger with him. Out to the blue line, shot and saved by Bowen. Far side breakout. And Pippin flips it high, but hits off of the protective netting for a whistle. 12:57 left in the first period. Shots are 3-2 in favor of Big Rapids. Chiefs win the draw at their own blue line. D-to-D pass fails, and now up the left side. Somsel almost pokes it away, but loose puck goes to Flax, who throws it in and all the way around the near boards. Blanchard at the top of the circle pinching in. Kicks out to the middle of the slot, and falling was Somsel, who had it off his stick. Bigger across the blue line, and off sides was his line mate Farver. Face-off just outside the Cardinal blue. Bigford loses it, and it's dumped straight into the near corner by Bowen. First there is Farver. His shot goes wide left. And a big hit at that half boards on the far side before Martin skates it across the red line and gets it deep. It was Young taking that hit. And a cover-up by Pavoski. So we were talking about the face-off play that somewhat was run effectively, but didn't really work out in the favor of Big Rapids. The play is to lose the faceoff intentionally and hope that the center pulls the puck back to their defenseman, because your wingers tie up the wingers that they're lined up against, and your center stands right in the middle of the dot, and then your defensemen are supposed to fly right through the gaps between the wingers and the defenseman as that shot's saved, and try to go after the puck that's won back. So it's a straight rush attack by your defenseman when you expect the other team to be on their heels, as the Chiefs ice the puck with 11:50 in the first period. Another offensive zone faceoff for the Cardinals. So it's kind of a catch them off guard rush attack, but Balahoski and Bome cut through the gaps. However, the Chiefs player didn't win the puck back. Bigford didn't even attempt to win the faceoff. Not even fake one, as a shot is off the stick and into the paraphernalia of Pavoski for a save and a whistle. The puck hit and either bounced off a stick or the ice and just kind of knuckled up in the air right over the faceoff dot. It never went backwards. So the defense and the wingers did what they were supposed to do. It's just the Chiefs didn't win the faceoff. Another shot in the either off the goal stick just wide, and now another opportunity for Kidder in the slot. It's handcuffs him and goes up and high to the right. Glove down by the Chiefs out to neutral ice. No hand passes. The man who hit it touched it first. Now out front, and Bowen, loose puck goes just wide of the net. Couldn't handle it and almost poked in, as that one goes all the way down on net, and stopping it was Pavoski. His stretch pass, that foot looked just off sides, but the linesman was on the far side, and the referee had already slipped into the zone, so didn't get a good look at it. But luckily for the Big Rapids Cardinals, nothing came of it anyways. Somsel just inside the blue, digging in there with Flax. Puck comes just outside, now back into the zone, and the Chiefs dump it out to the far end. Cardinals coming out in full force to start this one. Just 6.5 in, and they lead the shot total 7-2. Around the net, and now an interference call as McDonald went for the stick lift and then put his shoulder into the Chiefs player who was about to receive a pass, but the referee deemed it was just too early. And so McDonald goes to the bench for interference, which that's a really weak interference call in my opinion. You might have heard voice from the bench saying no way, and I agree. That was, to me, a good play by McDonald, but instead it's penalized. First power play of the game for either team. It goes to McDonald for interference, so the Chiefs on the man advantage with 10.5 left in the first. Puck gets out, and now Kidder gets an opportunity. He's alone after the blue. Goes to his forehand and a stick lift. He couldn't get the shot off. Good back check there by the Chiefs to limit that shorthanded opportunity. Stretch pass, misses. They say he tipped it, which also didn't look like he did. And now cleared all the way down the ice to kill off more time by Balahowski. The Cardinals are up to 188 penalty minutes on the season. And now one will come against the Chiefs after a tripping call will be made, as diving in was Alex Clymer and took out the feet of Bigford. This will even things up with 1:17 left on the McDonald minor for interference. And Clymer's shaking his head. Not sure if it's either in disgust of himself or the call, but if it's the call, that's the right one, as he dove straight into the legs of Bigford. 9:49 left in the first. Loose puck in the slot, gathered by Cheboygan as they skate it out. Lane gets tripped up, and here's another penalty the other way. And just a slew of penalties, as now Flax goes to the box for tripping. And a 4-on-3 power play for 1:05 seconds. Lots of open ice now. Big Rapids wins the draw, can't get it all the way out, stopped at the line. Near side slap shot goes about 15 feet to the right of the net. Balahowski controls, takes his time, and gets it all the way down the ice. Pass to neutral zone, and Balahowski, the only one there for either team, so he just brings it down into the Chiefs zone to kill off more time on this 4-on-3 man advantage. Near side, Sokolovic dumps it in. No one gets there for the Cardinals, so the Chiefs control back to the blue line. Walking in, shot, blocked by a body in front. Diving was Bigford. And another attempt, and it's tipped, and it's in. The shot from Sokolovic was deflected about chest high and goes right past the glove of Bowen. Looks like it was Gavin Rose with the deflection, and the Chiefs on the man advantage get the lead nearly halfway through this first period. Rose from Sokolovic. 8 minutes and 11 seconds into the first period. The power play marker gives the Chiefs a 1-0 lead. And now back the other way, Strokirch, as a man was changing. His shot fanned, and now up the far boards. Chiefs look to get it out, but back goes Strokirch to get there. Somsel down in the corner. Back around the net. Maverick with it. Back down low to kill off some more time. Somsel can't get there before the body of a Chiefs player walks him out. And now Maverick Strokirch poking it down deeper. Keeps working. Pushes it out front, and it's covered up by Pavoski. 4-on-4 now, with 21 seconds remaining in the Clymer tripping call. And 33 seconds in the hook to Tanner Flax. Shot, and it's saved by Pavoski, and the rebound attempt covered up near his left pad. Shots are 9-3 in favor of Big Rapids, but the power play goal gets the Chiefs on the board. That's what you want to see, get double-digit shots and try to get opportunities, and eventually someone will be able to bury one, you would think. Off of Pippin's skate on the near side pass, and a hook to Bomay that isn't called as the stick was right in his hands and pulled him around. Out of the box is Clymer, and now 5 seconds remain on the Flax call. He's out of the box, so now it's 5-on-5 again. Kidder behind his net. Off the glass, kicks out, and Flax just chips it enough to get out to neutral ice. Bigger dumps it, but Bomay intercepts it at the blue line, loses it back into the Cardinals zone. Bigford up the ice, just past the reach of a stick. No icing as they declare it was tipped by the reach of Carter. Near side breakout attempt for the Chiefs, stopped just at the hash mark. Now a 2-on-2 battle down there along the half boards. Bigford shot from the corner, hits off the goaltender out front. And Logan Leiter dumps it down the half boards on the right side, intercepts that pass and has it again. Martin with him, now has the puck, looking to dig it out. Does so himself into the corner, gets pinned there. Pass out to the blue line, Balahoski looks for a lane, his shot is blocked. In a battle between Leiter and the other player down low, and now it's cross-checking the back and dumping Leiter over top of his head, but nothing called. And now Leiter with an opportunity alone. Shot saved by Pavoski. Cleared to the blue line and held, and now a penalty will come as the hand of the back official is up and now touched by Bigger, who will go to the box for interference as Logan Leiter just got in there and kept taking shot after shot after shot, and eventually the arm of the orange band went in the air. Gets a lot of praise from the bench as he goes back and gets his team the man advantage. .6:18 left in the first period. Shot and a save by Pavoski. Rebound gets cleared behind the net and all the way up the boards and down the ice. Correction, it was Janoviak and not Bigger. Janoviak with the interference call. He's in the box, number 24. Pippin off his stick to Flax. Near side pass, Kidder across the blue and in. Goes wide, backhand pass, but intercepted. Strokhurch breaks up the play, though, to Pippin in the slot. Shot and a kick save by Pavoski. Rebound, Flax shoots it from the top of the circle. And the rebound attempt gets cleared all the way down. Some good opportunities here on the power play. Just standing tall is the senior goaltender, Scott Pavoski, for the Chiefs. 5:15 left in the first. McDonald stick checked, loses it. Bigford has it, and then McDonald was dumped down to the ice and is shaken up just a little bit as he was sliding across the blue line and couldn't keep his feet back before Bigford crossed. And now another penalty will be called as going to the box is Gavin Rose, the goal scorer for the Chiefs, as he's called for cross-checking, so that must have been the hit on McDonald that caused the offsides. 5-on-3 for the Cardinals for a minute, or for 54 seconds. Just under the 6 minutes left in the first. Tie up on the draw. Blanchard back to McDonald, who rings it all the way around the attacking boards. Backhand the other way, knocked down behind the net by Blanchard. Pass out front, can't get there, and it's covered up right outside the frame of the goal. And now they are whistling a penalty on 22. Don't know if it's Somsel or if it's Clymer. I think they pointed at Clymer. Another minor. And now 3 guys in the box for the Chiefs. In this case, his 2 minutes don't start until the first penalty is off the clock, so this will be a really long 5-on-3 opportunity. Pass to Flax, shot gets blocked, and it goes up into the netting. It'll stay inside. So there's 33 seconds left in the interference minor to Genoviak. And then when his is done, either by goal or the 33 seconds, the 2 minutes for Clymer starts, which would be about another minute of a 5-on-3 left in the power play or left in the penalty to Rose for cross-checking. Take your time, set it up, find the opportunity, and hopefully a power play goal can tie things up for Big Rapids here. 4.5 in the first. A dozen seconds left in the first minor. Wide, around goes Pippin down behind the net. Pass out front, it's loose, one time, and it's in! Grant Kidder with the backdoor pass from Pippin, and it's a tie game. And still 3 seconds on the minor to Genoviak. So he comes down to the box. It'll still be a 5-on-3 for 1:09. Kidder with his 12th goal of the season, and Pippin with his team-leading 18th assist. And now 1:07 still on a 5-on-3 power play. Big Rapids could take the lead. Stopped behind the net by Bowen. McDonald will set it up. Kidder from Pippin. 12:40 into the first period. Offsides are the Cardinals. And trying to get back was Somsel. And now they tag. Controlling is bigger for the Chiefs. He just kills time and dumps it all the way down the far side of the ice. 28 seconds left in the cross-check to Rose. And 1:15 still in the roughing to Clymer. Far side break-in. Pippin dances through one who falls, goes through a second, curls back, looks for an opportunity. Backhand pass to Kidder, who goes to the front of the net. Strokirch, backhand attempt, goes wide. Flax controls, down low for Pippin, behind the net. Working out front, pass across, and it's intercepted and dumped down the ice. Knocked down by the stick, out of the box, and an opportunity. Shot and a save by Bowen. Out of the box was Gavin Rose, who knocked down the clearing attempt and had a breakaway. But the senior netminder in Evan Bowen stood tall and kept this game tied. 3:01 left in the first period. 41 seconds in the power play left as Clymer is in the box still. Flax gets the puck off the draw. Goes to Strokirch up the far side. His dump in is knocked down and cleared. Kidder gets to the puck first by the score box. Pokes it past a Chiefs and by a second player. And now a 3-on-1. Looking, shot, and he scored! Grant Kidder goes low glove, and the Cardinals lead 2-1. Two power play goals as the Cardinals are 2 for 4 on the power play. Kidder's got his second of the game. And just 2:41 left in the first. Big Rapids has their first lead of the weekend. Face-off one back to McDonald. He dumps it in deep. Near side breakout for the Chiefs. Through the middle of the zone. Poked by Bigford at the blue line. Kidder from Flax and Pippin. So 2 goals for Kidder, 2 assists for Pippin, and 1 for Flax in this first period. Poked by Bigford at the blue line back in. Tagging was Martin before he could touch the puck. Chiefs try to get it through the neutral zone again. Going wide on the near side and poked away to the blue line and now out by a sliding Bigford on his knees. Pass out to the neutral ice. Somsel intercepts, loses it as he tries to go through one. Balahowski gets the dump in. Up to Somsel at the blue line. Fanned on by the Chiefs. Still digging between the red and blue. Balahowski with it now. Back over to Blanchard, who looks cross-ice pass off Leiter's skate. He controls and dumps it in and goes for a change. Minute and a half remaining. 14-4, the shots in favor of Big Rapids. Behind the net, Blanchard tries to tuck it in near side. Standing tall was Pavoski, trying to dig more for the loose puck. It goes out front, poked away by the goaltender. Off the boards, but kept there at the top of the circle. Somsel trying to get it lower. Gets hit, makes the play down deep. And the near side pinching the defenseman in Carter Leiter. Kept it, and then a puck shot and tipped off the stick of Flax. Goes up into the protective netting for a whistle. 2-1 is our score. 14-4 the shots in favor of Big Rapids, as they have 2 power play goals from Grant Kidder after going down 1-0. And what a resurgence of a period from 1 going down earlier and then 2 coming back from the 3-0 loss yesterday. Pass out front, tipped, it's loose still, jamming away, and it's in! Maverick Strokirch adds the lead. It's 3-1. Five goals for Maverick Strokirch on the year now to make it 12 points for the freshman. And a goalie change. Out comes Pavoski, who only played 16 minutes and 8 seconds. And in goes Bowman, the sophomore goaltender who's only played a handful of games. Chiefs dump it in. Strokirch kicks it in a shot attempt. Poked away. Far side breakout. Pippin with it. Finds Strokirch in neutral ice. Poked away by the long reach of Clymer. He dumps it into the far corner. Kicks off the dasher up high. Chiefs there first. Dom pokes it away. Pippin couldn't get there. Back to Clymer at the blue line. His shot is blocked. Bounces off a couple bodies to the near corner. 15 seconds left in the period. Clearing attempt not made. Pippin with a second attempt. And now Bigford with a third. Now poked away. And a penalty will come and knocked down by the hand of Clymer. And now collected by the Chiefs for a whistle. 4.3 seconds and a tripping call will come to the Cheboygan Chiefs, their 5th penalty of the period. Trying to see the number, and it's number 23, Sawyer Graham. Off the draw, back to Flax. 2 seconds and 1. Shot off a skate and goes wide. And another penalty, a high stick called against Cheboygan at the buzzer. It'll be 5-on-3 to start the second period for 1:56. And Big Rapids with all the momentum. 3-1 after the first. They lead in the shot totals 16-5. And we head to an intermission break. What a period for Big Rapids. You're watching Big Rapids Cardinal Hockey here on YouTube.
In need of a trusted, professional, and experienced insurance agent? The things you've worked hard for deserve more than 15 minutes when it comes to insuring them. Let the team at Bleecker Insurance Services take the time necessary to best protect those investments at the lowest cost available to you. For over 50 years, Bleecker Insurance has represented the most respected companies in the business, and by continuing to add companies like Fremont Insurance, they promise to deliver the results you deserve at a cost you can afford. Visit BleeckerInsurance.com for a free quote today.
Listen to Detroit Lions football all season long on News Radio 1460 and 107.7 FM WBRN.
MOTA, Mecosta Osceola Transit Authority. They're here. They're everywhere. Available with a phone call to take you here to there, including connections to Isabella and Wexford County, Yates and Clare, shopping trips, meetings, appointments, visits, Monday through Saturday. A MOTA Green and Gold bus can take you where you need to go for as little as $2 with discounts for seniors, veterans, and kids. Call 796-4896 for availability and to confirm your rate. Just call 231-796-MOTA, 796-MOTA.
Make Thursday night pizza night and get your pizza half off at Big Rapids Bowling Center from 4 to 10 p.m. Or choose from their full menu and carry out or dine in. Big Rapids Bowling Center would love to host your next special event or birthday party. BRBC is open Sunday, noon to 9 p.m., Monday, 2 p.m. to 12 a.m., and Tuesday through Saturday, 11 to 12 a.m. They're located on 3rd Avenue on the east side of Big Rapids. For the coldest beer in town, choose Big Rapids Bowling Center. Like and follow them on Facebook. Call 231-598-9344. Bing, bang, boom. Before you know it, Michigan winter hits hard. But the cold, snow, and ice don't hit you the hardest. They hit your car the hardest. So get to Paris Auto Sales and Service of Big Rapids. Let Adam and his crew of Napa certified technicians get your car tuned up and ready to handle the coming weather. Heat, windows, tires, brakes, wipers, oil, transmissions. They do it all. Paris Auto Sales and Service means the best service quality. Napa service means the best parts. Trust Paris Auto Sales and Service of Big Rapids. Northland Drive, just north of the airport.
Ultracare of Big Rapids Spectrum Health, just a few local employers actively hiring CNAs. Osceola Tech Affordable Education for Adults provides industry-recognized credentials to get you hired as soon as possible by local businesses in demand. Become a CNA, an EMT, a medical first responder. Learn from experienced teachers for a very affordable price with financing opportunities for almost everyone in their circumstances. Osceola Tech helps successfully change careers. Osceola Tech helps successfully enhance careers. Visit Misiolatech.org for more information. That's MECEOLATech.org.
Ultracare Big Rapids is hiring certified nurses assistants. Competitive pay, benefits including 401k match, dental, vision, PTO, and much more. Visit ultracareonline.com and click the Careers tab in the top right to apply. Join the Ultracare family today.
When quality counts, you can count on us.
It's not that the guys up front at Quality Car and Truck Repair don't like talking with you, but if it's easier or faster for you to make an appointment online for maintenance or repairs, just visit QualityCarAndTruckRepair.com. Quality Car and Truck Repair, 220th Avenue off Perry, just west of 131 Big Rapids.
Follow all season long, every game, every minute on News Radio 1460, 107.7 WBRN.
Not everyone learns best in a traditional classroom or has the time, resources, or family lifestyle to attend a school. Big Rapids Virtual School offers flexible hybrid learning options for all students from kindergarten through graduation. For 8 years, BRVS has offered an alternative path to high school graduation. COVID challenged us to expand our learning options for all students. Learning can happen at any time, any place, any way, and at any pace. Our program is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, with hybrid supports available however you need them, in person and online for all students, grades K-12. Whether you have attended traditional school or are a homeschool family looking to take advantage of the many proven BRVS resources, find us on our webpage for more information and ask how BRVS might support your learning. Go online to brps.org/K12virtual.
There are things you plan for and they never happen. And there are things you never planned for, but they happen anyway. That can be the worst kind of thing to happen. Like a windshield with a crack or a windshield with an itty-bitty chip that will definitely become a big crack as Michigan winter rages on. Who has time for that? A1 Auto Glass. They're reliable, they're local, and they're locally owned. They come to you, and you can get up to $100 rebate on your deductible and a lifetime warranty on installation. A crack? A chip? Call 832-0092, 832-0092.
For over 70 years, MEMIC has been protecting educational employees and their families with the most affordable insurance. They provide educators exclusive auto, home, and umbrella coverage. Helping you understand insurance is what they do best. MEMIC has set the standard for above and beyond service, and they look to build a relationship of trust between you and them. Your local agent, Eric Dahm, has been working with MEMIC for 20 years. Call them today at 231-592-4660, 231-592-4660.
Amtech, Heidecker, Craft Tube, these are just a few of the local businesses actively hiring welders. Osceola Tech, affordable education for adults, provides industry-recognized credentials to get you hired as soon as possible by local businesses in demand. Learn stick, MIG and TIG, and advanced welding from experienced teachers for a very affordable price with financing opportunities for almost everyone in their circumstances. Osceola Tech helps successfully change careers. Osceola Tech helps successfully enhance careers. Visit MeseolaTech.org for more information. That's MECEOLA Tech.org.
You don't have to go far for personalized, independent health care with Michigan Primary Care Partners. Our family and internal medicine provides comprehensive medical care with state-of-the-art technology in a caring and compassionate environment. Scheduling and results are easy with virtual appointments, on-site diagnostics, Medicare wellness exams, and an in-house pharmacy. 3 convenient locations in Big Rapids, Reed City, and Canadian Lakes. Schedule your appointment at MichiganPrimaryCarePartners.com today.
Back for Big Rapids Cardinal hockey starting the second period. It'll be 5-on-3 for Big Rapids to start. And just an FYI, having a couple difficulties with charge of the iPad. So if there's a case where I'm not talking because we cannot call the game with we can't have the audio for the iPad and the charger at the same time, as there's now an interference call right off the draw, and it looks like Kidder going to the box. So there goes the 5-on-3 and make it 4-on-3. 6 seconds into this period. So we'll try to keep the game as long as possible. Might not have me as a broadcaster for it, but we'll keep the game. That'll be the number one priority, as off the draw, the puck hit a stick going down to the ice before it hit the ice, so the linesman whistled. As the face-off the puck has to touch the ice first before a player touches it, and someone knocked it out of the air, so it was whistled down and redropped. 4-on-3 power play for Big Rapids. Poked at the neutral zone, and Clymer the other way. Windmill move, it goes up over him. Pippin, bouncing puck, controls. And now a tripping call against Big Rapids. And Strokhurch to the box. This is one of the most ticky-tack games I've seen called, as basically everything that happens has been penalized. 10 penalties, and we're not even a minute into the second period. I didn't even see the interference or the trip. I also didn't see the trip and the high stick at the end of the first period against Cheboygan. There's been 4 penalties that I never even saw a thing, and they've been called. And Blashill now talking with the officiating crew. And I don't think the conversation went the way that Blashill wanted, and TJ Klein has a big grin on his face in disbelief. It's 3-on-3 for a minute 38, or a minute 28, and then a 4-on-3 for Cheboygan for 4 seconds, and then a 5-on-3 for another 10. Pippen 3-on-3 gets past Clymer and brought down, and now another penalty will be called. And Clymer's going to the box for the third time, this one for roughing. No, correction. It'll be Bigger to the box, and Clymer, the captain, was palms up. The referees have said, hey, you know that game hockey? Yeah, you can't play it. At least it's been consistent, I guess, back and forth, but every single little thing is being called. Pass across for the Chiefs on what feels like overtime NHL action. There are 5 guys in the box between the two teams. 3 for Cheboygan, 2 for Big Rapids. 4 penalties on the clock, as Bigger will have to wait until the first is off the clock, and Graham is out of the box for Cheboygan. 2-on-1 the other way, with Clymer coming back. Beaume's shot, and that's saved by the new netminder, the sophomore for Cheboygan, who took over after 16 minutes and 3 goals against Pavoski. It's Devin Bowman in net. Stretch pass, misses the sticks, and goes all the way down and on net, so Bowen plays it. No icing. And a pass near side, Pippen in the neutral ice. Controls, McDonald changes for Balahoski, and Beaume also off the ice for Flax. Pippen pokes at it, runs into Clymer, gets the loose puck, goes to Flax, tries to go around Clymer, now does so, and now in alone, and he scores! Backhand, forehand, and top shelf! Flax adds on to the lead. It's 4-1 Big Rapids. Clymer wanted a call as he got knocked down by Pippen in what looked like incidental contact between the both of them. And he was palms up, asking where the call was there. He still is barking at the officials. Just an FYI for all you back home, our iPad is at 4% battery, where it was at 100 when we got here. So not sure what's killing the battery, but we'll have to charge it, which takes the audio out because they are plugged into the same thing. So you won't hear any audio, but you'll see the game. But this is the best way we can try to get it so we can try to have the whole game for you later on. So sorry for the issues, but hopefully you stick with it and watch a great Cardinal game that continues to progress for the Cardinals. Well, we're back, but unfortunately right after a Chiefs goal, so it's 4-2 with 9.5 left in the second period. Near side pass for Leiter right at the red line and dumped in. Powell from Postula on the power play to make it 4-2 in favor of Big Rapids. A power play goal as Strokirch was in the box for interference. Shots right now 22-7 in favor of Big Rapids as they lead 4-2. Shot from the blue line, Bome saved and held afterwards. As back in net is the starting goaltender Scott Pavoski, who took an 8-second hiatus, basically. Correction, a 52-second hiatus as he got pulled with 16:08 into the first period after a goal by Strokirch to make it 3-1. The backup sophomore Devin Bowman went in, and then back came Pavoski for the second. Flax's one-timer off the draw goes wide. Near side pass for Flax across the blue. Shot from the corner, loose out front, and now covered by Pavoski, and some shoving in between both the Chiefs and the Cardinals out front as there's 4-5 black jerseys around Tyler Blanchard. .8:25 left in the second, so just over halfway through this contest. Off the draw, Pippin gets through two, shoots, and it's poked off the stick and goes top corner. Pippin extends the lead to 3 again as the shot looked like it was going wide, and Pavoski poked his stick out and tipped it to the top corner of the net. What a bounce for Big Rapids. Pippin with a goal and 3 assists already, and we're just over halfway through the game. Back on the attack, Pippin just gets it poked from him. He recovers, knocks it down. Chiefs have it. Near side pass, Bigger with some wheels around Balahoski. Shot goes way wide. Pippin unassisted on the goal as he flips it out to neutral ice. Kidder tries to get there, can't reach it. Gets knocked to the blue line of the Chiefs. Now Grant Kidder with it again to his backhand after a poke check. Dumps it to Clymer in the attacking zone. Chiefs the other way. Pass gets tipped just to the left of Bowen. Pass out to neutral ice, but Strokirch plays it back to Clymer. Shot from the blue goes wide. Kidder with it and a stretch pass, and Pippin couldn't get there, and it's on net. Pavoski goes to play it near side to Bigger at the blue line, and it gets knocked in onside. Pippin in the corner. Gets a little shove in the back, nothing too much, and Clymer gets the loose puck in the far end. 7:15 left in the second. Behind that, trying to work it back out is Somsel. Puck goes by him up the near boards to Bome. Shot, and it's bouncing out front, loose, and getting knocked down, and this will be a penalty against the Chiefs. And it's interference, or cross-check correction, as Pippin got knocked down trying to get to the loose puck in front of the net. FYI, Big Rapids is 2 of 8 on the power play already with 7 minutes left in the second period. And it'll be Carter to the box for cross-checking. Face-off won, but a pass behind the back and couldn't see who was there, and it went to the Chiefs. And now they fling it all the way down the ice. Bome behind the net. Recollecting, now skating up. Gets around one, gets a poke check, and passes it over to Bigford on the far end, who dumps it in on the attack. Cleared down and off the stick of McDonald at the blue line. Bome in neutral ice. Karsten tries to intercept, but he's offsides and has to wait for his teammate to tag. Now Bigford dumps it in, but about 4 or 5 steps behind the red line, and it'll be icing against Big Rapids. 6:19 left in the second period, and we'll go all the way down to the left side against the icing. 5-2 score, 26-7 the shots in favor of Big Rapids. Just came out firing. Off the draw, poked by the Chiefs on net. Played by Bowen to Balahoski, who sets up. Pippin near side. Pass across for Kidder, who just collects it. His pass attempt is blocked, and Strokirch gets there. Dumps it around near corner for Kidder. Backhand down low, Pippin, who moves the puck even farther. Pounce off a skate out front, and then a puck jarred near the net and swallowed up by Pavoski. 50 seconds left in the cross-check to Carter. Face-off one to the top of the circle. Balahoski over to collect. Out front, one-timer, Strokirch scores! The third power play goal of the game for Big Rapids. Strokirch's second, and it's 6-2 the Cardinals' way. It is 6-2, 8 goals in total, 5 of them on the power play. 3 for Big Rapids in their 6, and both the Chiefs' goals on the man advantage. Big Rapids is 3 of 9. The Chiefs are 2 of 5. I would say stay out of the box, but with how trigger-happy the referees' arms have been this game, it's hard. 5.5 left in the second, 27-7 the shots. After the first, it was 16-5, so it's 11-2 this period. And the goals are 3-1 in favor of Big Rapids again, like the first. Against the half-boards, Bome and Bigford digging hard. Bome backs out. Young goes in to replace for him as Bome changes. Puck still down there, now sent deeper and in the skates of a Chief who brings it around near side. Off the end boards and poked to the center of the zone, and a pass intercepted by Kidder into the zone, but immediately intercepted by Pastula, who dumps it in. McDonald turns his body to stop the Chief attacker from getting to the puck, and now a breakout pass for Strokirch. His red line dump and an attempt hits a shin pad and comes back the other way, and now hand in the air, and Strokirch gets a holding call. The freshman with 2 goals, and now his 3rd penalty. The Big Rapids penalties are McDonald for interference, Flax for hooking in the first, Kidder for interference right at the beginning of the second, and then Strokirch trip, interference, and hold all in a row. Blue line for the Chiefs after the face-off win and on the man advantage. Clymer down low, just past the dot as Karsten couldn't hold. And now cleared all the way down by Bome. 4 minutes left in the second as Big Rapids leads by 4 goals and are on their 6th penalty kill. Chiefs are 2 of 5 so far. Karsten to his forehand side, goes wide left. Back to Bigger at the top of the circle. Across for Clymer. Near side. Pass down low to Bigger. Back to Farver and to Clymer at the top of the blue line. Shot, one-timer, and they score. Not sure if it hit a body in front or if it hit Bome, but it just trickled through as something got a piece of that puck, but it's a power play marker for the Chiefs, and it's 6-3. all 3 goals on the power play for Cheboygan. Face-off won by Big Rapids. Dom skates just by the puck, gets it back, now Leiter with it. Off the boards for Martin. Into the zone, gets his stick lifted by Karsten, gets the puck back down low. Still digging below the goal line. Back around the near side, tried to tuck it, couldn't control it. And Dom tips it out. Has one on her. Goes hard off the boards, but over there is Farver for the Chiefs. Goes to Bigger, down low. Karsten on the power play goal. And now after a shot, a whistle and a face-off will come to the far side of Evan Bowen. .248 left in the second, as it was Karsten from Hellman and Clymer on the power play. Clymer's first point of the game, as he's the leader in tied for goals, or goal leader tied with assists, now breaks the assist tie with Karsten and leads the team in points. So is alone in all 3 categories for the Chiefs. In the far corner, trying to get it out of there, can't, and the big body of number 24, Jacob Genoviak, gets it out. But now Kidder gets held up, and that'll be a call against Genoviak. Strokirch with the puck, gets poked to Bome. His shot gets through, blocker save. In the far corner, now touched by the Chiefs, and a hooking call will come against Cheboygan. Genoviak to the box for the second time. Cheboygan is head coached by Craig Cox, who played in the NHL and is best known for a fight against Bob Probert back in 1987. So a tough guy who played through the hockey play style of you take everything that someone gives you and you're not going to get a penalty for it. As the stretch pass chipped into the netting, will come back out across the blue. So I wonder what his opinion is on the officiating, where it seems like every minor thing is being called. Big Rapids on their 10th power play of the game. They're 3 of 9 as they dump it in. Still have a minute 30 on this power play. Strokirch and Pippin down low, but Chiefs dump it off the near boards and out past Flax. A power play that has been missing Luke Welch for a few games, who's really added to that level and allows Strokirch to play on the second power play line. As a shot from Pippin is sticked away. Another shot is tipped just high and off the glass, now behind the net. Strokirch up the near side. Chiefs get there first, and Karsten, but he can't get it out past Flax. And now Kidder gloves down the clearing attempt. Shot and a tip, save. Rebound to the left side, Pippin collects. Strokirch now, over to Flax, looks, shot, and another save. Pippin with a rebound attempt, knocked down by a body. At the blue line, Balahoski, his shot is deflected, and a whistle as the net is off. So a team that has been missing Welch and a key piece of their power play, they have 3 power play goals today. They've gotten double-digit chances now, but something that we didn't see for the last few games for Big Rapids. Face-off won by the Chiefs. They go off the high glass. That's really the short glass on the far end and out. 50 seconds left in the second, 35 seconds in the man advantage. Pass by McDonald near side. Stretch for Bowen. Balahoski goes across the ice and in for Bigford. Nice play there to find the open ice over there, but Bigford couldn't control and now out by the Chiefs. Bowman at the red line. He dumps it in. 8 seconds left in the period. A dozen seconds in the power play marker. All the way down the ice with 20 seconds left. Bome gets there. Karsten with a high shove on McDonald. And with everything that's been called, that one gets let go. McDonald stretch pass, and it misses everyone, and will go for icing as the penalty has been killed off, and with 4.8 left in the second, it'll come all the way back down. Shots are 31-8 for Big Rapids, so 15-3 in this period. Goals are 3-2 as we sit 6-3 in total. Off the boards, saved at the blue, but not enough time for anything to happen, and we head to another intermission break. Big Rapids outshoots the Chiefs 15-3 in this period. They outscore them 3-2. They end up going 1 of 6 on the power play as Cheboygan ends up going 2 of 4 for a total of 3 of 6. Big Rapids 3 of 10. We head to another commercial break. We'll bring it back and recap the first 2 periods as you watch Big Rapids Cardinal hockey here on YouTube.
In need of a trusted, professional, and experienced insurance agent? The things you've worked hard for deserve more than 15 minutes when it comes to insuring them. Let the team at Bleecker Insurance Services take the time necessary to best protect those investments at the lowest cost available to you. For over 50 years, Bleecker Insurance has represented the most respected companies in the business, and by continuing to add companies like Fremont Insurance, they promise to deliver the results you deserve at a cost you can afford. Visit BleeckerInsurance.com for a free quote today.
Follow all season long, every game, every minute on News Radio 1460, 107.7 WBRN.
Alter Care of Big Rapids Spectrum Health, just a few local employers actively hiring CNAs. Osceola Tech Affordable Education for Adults provides industry-recognized credentials to get you hired as soon as possible by local businesses in demand. Become a CNA, an EMT, a medical first responder. Learn from experienced teachers for a very affordable price with financing opportunities for almost everyone in their circumstances. Osceola Tech helps successfully change careers. Osceola Tech helps successfully enhance careers. Visit MeseolaTech.org for more information. That's MECEOLA Tech.org.
There are things you plan for and they never happen. And there are things you never planned for, but they happen anyway. That can be the worst kind of thing to happen. Like a windshield with a crack or a windshield with an itty-bitty chip that will definitely become a big crack as Michigan winter rages on. Who has time for that? A1 Auto Glass. They're reliable, they're local, and they're locally owned. They come to you, and you can get up to $100 rebate on your deductible and a lifetime warranty on installation. A crack? A chip? Call 832-0092, 832-0092.
Make Thursday night pizza night and get your pizza half off at Big Rapids Bowling Center from 4 to 10 p.m. Or choose from their full menu and carry out or dine in. Big Rapids Bowling Center would love to host your next special event or birthday party. BRBC is open Sunday, noon to 9 p.m., Monday, 2 p.m. to 12 a.m., and Tuesday through Saturday, 11 to 12 a.m. They're located on 3rd Avenue on the east side of Big Rapids. For the coldest beer in town, choose Big Rapids Bowling Center. Like and follow them on Facebook. Call 231-598-9344.
Not everyone learns best in a traditional classroom or has the time, resources, or family lifestyle to attend a school. Big Rapids Virtual School offers flexible hybrid learning options for all students from kindergarten through graduation. For 8 years, BRVS has offered an alternative path to high school graduation. COVID challenged us to expand our learning options for all students. Learning can happen at any time, any place, any way, and at any pace. Our program is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, with hybrid supports available however you need them, in person and online for all students. grades K-12. Whether you have attended traditional school or are a homeschool family looking to take advantage of the many proven BRVS resources, find us on our webpage for more information and ask how BRVS might support your learning. Go online to brps.org/K12virtual.
MOTA, Mecosta Osceola Transit Authority. They're here. They're everywhere. Available with a phone call to take you here to there, including connections to Isabella and Wexford County, Yates and Clare, shopping trips, meetings, appointments, visits, Monday through Saturday. A MOTA green and gold bus can take you where you need to go for as little as $2 with discounts for seniors, veterans, and kids. Call 796-4896 for availability and to confirm your rate. Just call 231-796-MOTA, 796-MOTA.
Oh, my back!
Your back is acting up again. The muscles are sore and stiff. You can hardly bend. Try Harris Auto Sales and Service to replace your shocks and struts. When you've worn out shocks and struts, the smallest potholes can jar your spine. The smallest bumps can bend your head, flying back into the roof of the car. Don't get CTE and have back pain. Visit the Napa Certified Techs at Harris Auto Sales and Service of Big Rapids. They'll get you cruising along pain-free in no time. Harris Auto Sales and Service, just north of Big Rapids, your Napa Service Center.
For over 70 years, MEMIC has been protecting educational employees and their families with the most affordable insurance. They provide educators exclusive auto, home, and umbrella coverage. Helping you understand insurance is what they do best. MEMIC has set the standard for above and beyond service, and they look to build a relationship of trust between you and them. Your local agent, Eric Dahm, has been working with MEMIC for 20 years. Call them today at 231-592-4660, 231-592-4660.
AlterCare Big Rapids is hiring certified nurses assistants. Competitive pay, benefits including 401k match, dental, vision, PTO, and much more. Visit AlterCareOnline.com and click the Careers tab in the top right to apply. Join the AlterCare family today.
When quality counts, you can count on us.
It's not that the guys up front at Quality Car and Truck Repair don't like talking with you, but if it's easier or faster for you to make an appointment online for maintenance or repairs, just visit QualityCarAndTruckRepair.com. Quality Car and Truck Repair, 220th Avenue off Perry, just west of 131 Big Rapids.
Listen to Detroit Lions football all season long on News Radio 1460 and 107.7 FM WBRN.
Amtech, Heidecker, Craft Tube, these are just a few of the local businesses actively hiring welders. Osceola Tech, affordable education for adults, provides industry-recognized credentials to get you hired as soon as possible by local businesses in demand. Learn stick, MIG and TIG, and advanced welding from experienced teachers for a very affordable price with financing opportunities for almost everyone in their circumstances. Osceola Tech helps successfully change careers. Osceola Tech helps successfully enhance careers. Visit MeseolaTech.org for more information. That's MECEOLATech.org.
Do you suffer from arthritis, bursitis, tendinitis, or carpal tunnel? Maybe a sports injury has you sidelined. Trust the orthopedic surgeons at West Michigan Surgery Center to get you back in the game. West Michigan Surgery Center offers many of the same advanced orthopedic treatments performed in hospitals at a fraction of the cost, without the wait. West Michigan Surgery Center in Big Rapids. Named among the best ambulatory surgery centers in the country by Newsweek magazine. Visit westmichigansurgerycenter.com today.
Back after the second intermission, and we still are having some battery issues. Even when the iPad is charging, it seems to be dropping battery slowly. So want to apologize just in case something happens and the iPad dies and the stream cuts off and we don't get the whole game in. This is the first time it's happened this season. We're in game 24 where it's worked perfectly for the first 23. So still unsure what's going on, but again, severely apologize if there's any issues with the stream and the battery life of the iPad goes and we don't get the rest of this game. We will try our best to get it and to have some type of broadcast, whether that's with audio or not. But even while it was just plugged in with no audio during that intermission, it went from 5% to 2%. So we are right on the threshold, just sitting here, hoping that it does not teeter below and turn off on us mid-game. But regardless of the battery life or not, it is 6-3 Big Rapids, getting ready to start the third period. Playing 5-on-5 for what feels like the first time in ever. We get ready for the puck drop to start the third period. A little bit of a delay. Clymer decides to skate, tap his goaltender, and come back to the blue line as the score box was talking with one of the referees, and now we're set. And then we back out again as an official still talking to the scorer's box right here. 6-3, Big Rapids leads, 31-8 the shots. And now we're set. One back, and here's the play that they try, and Beaumay quickly couldn't get the interception there. They tried it. They almost pulled it off as the Chiefs did win it back, and you try to intercept a pass or just poke it through the defenseman, and they got close. I'll give them that. They got really close. A play that they are trying for the first time today. They've tried it twice, and almost got it the second time as they dump it in. 30 seconds off the clock here in the third. Kidder now through the neutral zone after the stick by Beaumay to loosen the puck. Kidder falls, and then it looked bad because a stick by Clymer was in his feet, but it was after he tripped. He looked like he toe-picked himself. Out front, shot just goes wide. Karsten had a good opportunity to find the far post, but just sent it wide of the cage. Kidder pinning Karsten. Carter Leiter working on another Chief just against the half-boards. 3-on-2 battle for the Cardinals. Puck now coming out. Carter Leiter taking some shoves and a stretch pass for Pippin just past him and goes down for Brody Carter to throw it up the near side for the Chiefs. Dumped in by Farver and a change of the top line for Cheboygan. Around the net, stretch pass up the far side. Pippin leaves it for Strokirch. He doesn't get the puck. Intercepted by the Chiefs and dumped all the way back down and in. A minute and a half gone in the third. Leiter near side, off the glass, hits a stanchion, kicks out to the circle. And now Kidder looks to play it. Gets it to the blue. Strokirch digging. Now he plays it over to Pippin, who has it bounce off his stick and poked by Clymer and out. Counterattack for the Chiefs. At the blue line, shot gets blocked by McDonald. Felt that one a little bit off his leg pad. In the far corner, McDonald on his man, and the loose puck gets gathered by Balahoski up the near side, pinching in and keeping it Jack Lane. Throws it down low. McDonald takes a bump, has Jones with him, and now Somsel digging down low as well. Blanchard just protecting the goal line will also help out. 4 down there for the Cardinals to dig it out. Gets to the blue line. Shot goes about 5 feet to the right of the net. Kicks out to the other side. Spinning back and losing the puck was Baldwin. And now chipped out to the blue and poked by Pippin. One-on-one attack with some speed, but a poke check stops him. Almost had it around, but just lost the puck. Pass to Somsel near side, gets poked off, and then off of Dom's stick at the blue line and out. Balahoski kicks it to himself and now gets back into the zone. Somsel off the poke check and out to the blue. Dom couldn't keep. gets run over, but the Cardinals get the puck back. 4-on-4 attack. Pass to the slot, spin by Young, can't control and fire it on net. Out to the blue line, Balahoski has it. Looks, goes over to Dom. She looks for a shot, low on the ice and sticked by the goaltender Pavoski to the corner. Out across, Dom pokes the puck off the far glass and Bigford collects. Pass to Preston Young, who tips it for Martin into the zone. Spinning back, Young has his stick lifted before he can make a play. Chiefs chip it out. Bigford can't knock it down in midair. Balahoski at his far circle throws it around the near side. Young looks for a pass but throws it to a Chief with the pressure coming. He gets it back and goes through neutral zone. Going wide across the blue. Shimmy shake to the center. Loses it. Bigford with it. Goes to his backhand. Shot from a tight angle. Goes wide and up the near side boards. Strokirch tries to pinch. Now has it off a body. Cuts through two. Loses the puck. Turns back and dumps it in deep while he falls with a stick in his arm. Chiefs up the near side to break it out. Just skating with it is Graham. He gets dumped by Pippin, and the puck now across the Cardinal blue line. Pippin just gloves it out. Strokirch with it, feeds Kidder. Kidder almost had a good breakaway opportunity, but couldn't collect the pass. Stretch pass for the Chiefs. Gets tipped, but on their side of the red line, and it'll be icing. 4.5 gone in the third period. One shot for the Chiefs. Unfortunately, the iPad has died, so the stream not active, but we're going to record the rest of the gameplay on the phone. There won't be any graphics, but we'll be able to piece this together later. So if you're watching this, you're watching the finished version of the game on YouTube. Again, sorry for the technical difficulties, but we just had our iPad die, which throughout the entire season never acted like this, and not sure what happened. But we have 11 minutes left in the third. There was a penalty to the Chiefs. It was on Pavoski, the goaltender, and being served by someone else. There's 51 seconds remaining in that. It's the 11th power play for Big Rapids. They're 3 of 10. As Blanchard into the zone, working on a man. Gets his stick lifted. The loose puck recovered by Somsel. In the corner still. Chiefs working to dig it out, and they dump it down. Balahoski back to retrieve. 10.5 remaining in regulation. Still 6-3 in favor of Big Rapids. 31-9 are the shots. Pass near side for Kidder. He skates through the red, gets into the zone, goes to his left, looks for a shot, decides to curl back, pass out front off of Pippin. Strokirch falling before he could get it, and out of the box is the man serving the penalty for the goaltender. That was Farver. 3 for 11 are the Cardinals on the power play. 3 of 6 are the Chiefs. Only one penalty this period. That's rare from what we had at the first 2 periods of play. Off a stick and out front, but only the Cardinals there for Big Rapids as Kidder gets it out, but recovering was Hellman for the Chiefs. Correction, Carson for the Chiefs. Pass across. Karsten loses it. Somsel will gather for Big Rapids and dump it in. Takes a hit. Flax trying to get the loose puck but can't get it, and dumping it out is Farver into the zone. Bowen stops it for McDonald. He gets met by Farver. Somsel now digs it out of the corner. Around the back of his net to his right. Off the boards, but not at a good enough angle to hit Bome for a stretch pass, as it was intercepted by the D and thrown back in for the Chiefs. Kept at the blue line. Off the boards down to the corner. Bome stands up Karsten and back across the blue line just out as Clymer couldn't collect the pass. He goes cross ice to his partner. Off the stick of Baldwin and back. Poked by Flax, but can't control. Pass near side, and this will go all the way down for icing. Just past the halfway mark in the third. Not too much going on in this third period. Face off, one. Lighter with the shot, fans on it. Backhand by Martin, almost goes top shelf. Just over the crossbar and to the near side. Bigford dumps it down deep. Recovered by the Chiefs, who break it out up the far end. And this one, another pass down the ice that'll go for icing. So we'll bring it all the way back down to the Chiefs' zone. Face-off one and shot just wide. Big Rapids collects in the near corner, poked by the Chiefs up the boards, and Strokerts chips it down low for Pippin. He tries to slap at it, gets a stick check so he can't continue the shot. And now down Bome in the corner, out front, but only the Chiefs home. And they throw it all the way down for icing for a third time. 7:41 left in the third. Again, we apologize for the technical difficulties, but trying to get you as much of this game up on the YouTube channel post game so you can see the rest of it. Pippin one-timer off the draw, blocked by the shin pads in front. Poked out, and now 2-on-1 for the Chiefs. Looking, shot, and it goes high over top of Bowen in the frame. Pippin pass to Kidder. Now a 2-on-1 the other way. Kidder and Strokerts, they go to the same side. Kidder might have not known that Strokerts was on his left, and the shot goes wide. Pippin chips it lower around the near side. Dom pinching in. Kidder to back her up. Now they get it deeper. Pass out front, intercepted by the Chiefs. Dom intercepts it at the red line. Goes to McDonald on the far end. His dump in, poked by Pippin. Fan attempt by the Chiefs. Pass out through the neutral zone. Intercepted. Offsides are the Cardinals. They tag Somsel with it now. Blanchard helping to support. Dumps it down. Somsel has the puck in his feet. Gets pinned to the boards by Carter. Blanchard trying to push through. And then digging it out is Lane, who dumps it around on the near side. And some shoving by Carter and Blanchard in front. And trying to get around Lane, or around Carter was Blanchard. Gets his stick caught around his neck or head. No call. As the whistles have been put in the pockets this period by the officials compared to the first two. Digging hard in the corner. Somsel gets it dug out from behind his, or in his skates, and now Blanchard had it, tried to feed it out front, and now it does. Flax, and the one-timer scores! On the second attempt by Blanchard to get it to the slot, it found Flax right in between the hash marks with no one around, and he just rifled it into the back of the net. That's Flax's second goal of the game, and the Cardinals lead 7-3 with 7 minutes left. 6 minutes left, correction. One of the few even strength goals that we've had this game, as both teams have 3 on the power play out of the 10 goals scored. Balahowski keeps it at the blue line, loses it, and back the other way. Near side pass, though, for Bigford. He dumps it in. Goes all the way around behind the net. Clymer in the far corner. Moves by Somsel, passes it near side for Postula. So Flax from Somsel and Blanchard on the goal. as Somsel gets his 4th assist for his 6th point of the season. Up the near side for the Chiefs. Balahoski at the blue line holds. Goes down the boards for Kidder, but too strong. Another clearing attempt stopped by Balahoski at the blue line. He walks through 2, goes to his backhand, throws it wide of the net. It comes around the near side. Pippin coming on the ice after a change, kicks at it, up in the air. Chiefs fire at the far end. Finally get it out. Jones up to Pippin. Bounces by his stick, knocked down by Kidder. They're offside, so they tag. Pippin pokes it away from Clymer, and now Karsten with it. Looks for Clymer, but his pass is tipped, and Bome intercepts. He jumps through one and dumps it into the far end. In the corner, Pippin moves out, loses the puck after trying to go to his backhand and throws his body hard into a Chief forward. Karsten's pass intercepted by Strokirch. Has to wait, gets across onside, goes around to his left, shoots, it's blocked, and goes up into the netting for a whistle. 4:18 left in the game. Shots are 37-10 in favor of Big Rapids. What a game these Cardinals have had, coming off of back-to-back losses. And yesterday being shut out 3-0 against the Jets. And today they had a fire in their belly. Far corner for the Cardinals. Bome up the boards. Flax with 2 goals. Wheels. Chips it for Blanchard. Gets intercepted. The two of them meet the Chief player, and the puck in the skates. No one knew where it was. And now Bigger throws it around the near side. Loose puck. Carter throws it up the boards. It's chipped off the stick of Farver. Up the far end. Now Leiter pinches in. Kind of a 2-3 style forecheck where the active defensemen go up the boards on the left or right side to read the clearing attempt, and then a forward, the third forward, kind of plays the center of the blue line and covers where the defensemen jump up. Offsides, as Leiter was trying to swat at the puck, but it was over the blue with his teammates, and there'll be a whistle just outside the Chiefs' blue line. Pass near side off a skate. Dom will be the first to get there. She throws it a little bit deeper in. Martin trying to dig off of his stick. Still a loose puck. No one can really gather it. Now knocked out by the Chiefs. McDonald, far side pass for Logan Leiter, who dumps it into the far corner. 3 minutes left in regulation. Cardinals lead 4-3. Dom shot off the stick and into the glove of Pavoski. The backup goalie, Devin Bowman, played 52 seconds, stopped one shot, the only shot on him, as he came in for the last 52 seconds of the first period. Other than that, Pavoski has allowed 7 goals on 37 shots. Around the far end for the Chiefs, trying to break it out. Chip back down by Powell. They come around the near side. Dom pinches. Keeps it in there. Kidder backs her up, but it goes right past his skate. And McDonald gets it by his hash marks. Stretch pass. Strokirch in the feet, and now Pippin with it. As Strokirch gets dumped hard. Looks for a hand in the air, doesn't have one. Pippin feeds it to Kidder, but too tight and goes through the skates. Chiefs have it as they go off the far end. Strokirch looking for some body contact as he got knocked down earlier. He wants return. Balahoski trying to dance through one behind his net. Gets the puck back after a little battle. And fans on the backhand clearing attempt. Now on a second attempt, gets it out to Clymer at the red line. He goes off the boards to his forwards. Strokirch battling with another Cardinal and a Chief, and the bouncing puck now controlled by Rose, who goes back to the blue. Lane has time. Shot gets blocked by a Chief in front, who's getting bumped by Balahoski. And now Jones plays it off the boards, and Kidder and Jones on a 2-on-2. Kidder goes through one to the backhand, shot and a save. Has it in the corner. Pass deflected near side out to the blue line. Flax will hold it. He sauces it over to the far end as Clymer controls for the Chiefs. Near side breakout. They go through the neutral zone, and Bome intercepts. Walks in, slaps it wide. 1:20 left in play. Clymer behind the net off the boards for his winger. Too strong. Martin chips it back in. Clymer tries the far end breakout again. Somsel plays it back to Bome. His shot is blocked by the shin pads of Rose. Rose now with it. Through the red line, Leiter pokes the puck off his stick, stops the entry. Pass for Somsel, who gets it by his counterpart, number 22, in Clymer. Behind the net, Martin getting bumped by Sokolovic. And then Clymer throws a body into Somsel. 3-on-2 battle for the Chiefs down low as Karsten comes in to help. Still loose down there. Martin digging. Sokolovic digs it out, goes up the near boards, and Carter Leiter pinches. Young backs him up, throws it in from the blue line, intercepted by Clymer. Less than a minute left. 25 seconds to be correct. Leiter with Karsten on him. Karsten gets around and gets the puck. Fans on the pass attempt near side. Gets bodied by Leiter, and then coming in to throw a body of Strokirch and a Chief player, and now grabbing onto him, and Strokirch just throwing bodies left and right as the puck now goes to the far end with 4 seconds left. Clymer jumps in for the action. He knocks down one, and a shot goes high and into the netting after a blocker save by Bowen to end it. And Strokirch lays out spread eagle after just roughhousing 3 Chief players. 7-3 victory for the Cardinals. They improved to 8-15-1 as they knock off the Chiefs, who fall to 12-11-0. They outshoot the Chiefs 38-10 and are victorious. Again, thank you for dealing with the technical difficulties. We apologize, but thanks for sticking with us throughout 95% of the season so far. There's one more game left in the regular season, a week from today, home against Granville for senior night. Again, your Cardinals victorious, 7-3 win in a dominating fashion over the Cheboygan Chiefs to end the showcase. I'm Josh Baker, signing off and saying have a wonderful Saturday afternoon.